Hey everyone, I finished this journal and I'm just going to do a flip through of it, and it's going to be in my Etsy shop. It is a 6x9 journal. It has one signature and it has a total of 14 pages, which means there's 56 sides for you to work on. I closed it with some purple butterfly trim that I had in my stash, and the cover is made out of this fabric with the butterflies on it, and I added this doily thing. I guess you would call it doily. It's not really lacy, but it's got like a butterfly on it. I think you probably can see that. Let me see. Yeah, you can see that. And then I have these paper flowers on there, and I've stitched around it on my sewing machine, and it has butterfly charms on the signature strings. Okay, now let's look inside. Inside, there's fabric also on the inside, and then I made a fabric pocket. It's the same fabric, a little different. This has got black background, this has got blue, but it's basically the same, I guess. It's butterflies with lots of purple in it. And then I have some purple trim here, and inside here is just an index card I have decorated with a little bit of collage. And the tag is like a masterboard collage with a sticker on it, and then a label type thing, and some ribbon, purple grosgrain ribbon. I wonder why that is loose. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, this is paper you put through your printer, like if you want to type a letter on it. Purple envelope with the decoration is that like tracing paper with all the little bits on it. And then I just did it as a flip out, and that preserves all your writing space. This is a tea card I got from some digital kit somewhere. It's been a while, I don't remember who. This is an image from a magazine, and I put some clear gesso on it so it's not quite as shiny. And then it put writing paper on the back, and then it's been stitched around on my sewing machine. This is a pocket I made out of a table runner. You may have seen it in another video, and this is the butterfly one, and it's just been stitched around to keep it from unraveling. This is just a strip of, it's this stuff, I'm not sure, it's not washi and it's not wallpaper, it's just strips of paper, a roll of paper, and it's got the purple colors in it. I added that, and then a tab that's book page with like purple, I don't know if it's watercolor or something like that on it. This was from a book on showing different stamping ideas, and I just cut it out and then put writing paper on the back. And this purple hydrangeas is from a magazine, and I did the same technique with the gesso on it, so it's not quite as shiny. I had these big giant butterflies. I think I got them from Dollar Tree, and I just put it in the signature so you get this little wing flapping around. This is more printer stationery that runs through your printer. This pocket is just made from bits and pieces of paper glued together, and I did some messy stitching around it. And here I got a little collage, just some different items that were in my stash that's kind of a purpley color. And here is a playing card that it's got the purple flower on it, and I just put writing paper on the back so you can't see the jack and ace and all that sort of stuff. This was in a book of like old flower botanical prints, and I just cut it out and then put backing paper on it. And then another collaged background tag with some different purple flowers put on as the focal point, and then some purple ribbon. We got the same purple ribbon here decorating this journaling booklet, and it's made out of pretty fragile paper, so it might keep chipping off, but it won't chip off past where I have the writing paper. But I just like the vintage paper. And then we have another tea card here, and then this was part of some wedding invitations, a crochet flower, and then fabric as the spine and some lace to decorate it. And the tuck here is just a piece of wallpaper border. And the page is from an Ideal magazine, pretty sure. And then where it had writing on it on this side, I covered it up with this page from a notepad. These are all stickers from old address labels, so I cut the address part off and just took the stickers and made a collage border around this paper. This is a curtain that I just glued to some copy dyed paper just to give it some texture. And this is a wallpaper, kind of like a policy envelope. I still have the No, it's a staple. I thought I still had the pin in there. It's just a staple. Okay. Anyway, it's made out of wallpaper, and I've stitched it, and inside is a note card. That's the back of it. Got just blank inside, so you can definitely write on it. And I just clipped it on so you can see the pretty flowers on the back. Okay, and there's a butterfly on the book page. This was a signature page. Let's see, I'm not sure what it is on the other side. We'll see in a minute. I think it's a pocket made out of scrapbook paper. And then here's the kind of like the hinging paper. And I made a pocket here. And this is just something I watercolored. I'm not sure how it worked. Because I know I didn't do those. It must have been a stencil or something. I'm not sure. Just a little picture I got from somewhere. It's got writing paper on the back, and I've stitched around it. And then another plain card with the purple. They look more like pears. I guess maybe they're just funny looking eggplants. This is from a book page on painting. The same other side of the page had writing, so I covered it up with this paper from a notepad, and then just a strip of napkin. This is where I seem like I did do this film too. I'm not sure. I may have filmed this twice. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Embossed paper here, and this is a greeting card. So it's just a purple iris. So I just kind of made them kind of fill up a page. This is a purple flower from a book page, botanical page, and there it is on the back. This is gift wrap that was really thin, so I put some writing paper on the back. And this is a doily, and this was from a book on painting things, and it just showed you different things. I don't know, with the flowers, and it had a quote or saying or something in the middle. And then I made the center of this signature just is graph paper that I've coffee dyed, and this is a big picture from a magazine, so I just put it in there, and it's been gessoed so it's not so shiny, and that's the center of the signature. And on the other side, there's that book page, and I put a collaged tuck on the side, and then here's a journaling card that is wallpaper border, I believe it was, and then book page to make it thicker, and then writing paper on the back. Got the doily, we got that gift wrap again, and the botanical book, and here's the other sides of the cards and the embossed paper. And on this one it had like, I think it was like a sympathy card, so I just covered it up with this notepad that had the green writing. This is another, I think it's it goes through your printer. I think it might have been like greeting cards or something. And on this side, I guess I glued that onto the book page, because here's the other side of the book page. And just to cover up the writing, I have this puzzle piece that I put a napkin over it, and behind it as a tuck is an old-fashioned guest check with some collage work on it, some stamping, and then on the back it's got these lovely pictures on the back. And then this was a picture from a magazine, which I did the gesso on. It makes a difference. It really does. It's still a little shiny, but not as bad. And this was just some old graph paper I put on the back so you can write on it. Here's the other side of that one I was talking about that had just a little strip of this paper that was a hinge. And this one is a bigger piece of it, and it's made into a gigantic pocket. And I just have a tag here that's got a napkin on it. And let's see, so more book page. I put I have this trim, and I just was playing around to see how it would scan, and it scanned pretty good. So this is just the scan of it. Another page where I was covering something up. This was a page from a garden planner, and here's this again. This was a post-it note of a purple flower, so I just put it on some thicker paper and made a tuck out of it. And we have a layaway tag with some collage work on there, and that is some fabric or lace flower. And this was cut from something, I think it was some birthday or baby invitation or announcements or something. I just cut off the baby part and just kept the pretty pastel colors that I like for my flower journals. Made it into a little journaling card. Book pages flip out for writing space. It's made to look like an envelope, and the back is glued on, but it's glued to be like a pocket. And this was just like, I'm not sure what brand, but it's like oh gosh, I can't remember what those cards are called. I don't know, they're just made for journaling places for like scrapbooking. Oh gosh, I can't think of it. This is from the Ideals magazine, and I just put a tab on it. It's the same tab, same, you know, with the book page and the purple watercolor. I have this purple CD case, which was perfect, and I have a journaling card that's I put a tab on so you can grab it easier. And this is another picture from a magazine, and I gessoed it, and it makes it not so shiny. And it's good because we need that purple to look through, shine through here. And then this was cut from a book or a magazine or something, how to plant in a container. I just made a little journaling card out of it, or tag, whatever you want to call it. There's the butterfly again. This was paper from like a legal pad with the rainbow color on it. This was an address label that had like something in the center, so I just cut it out so you get a little writing space. And this is a little envelope made out of some wrapping paper. And another one of those pictures cut from that book that had vintage botanical prints in it. And I just cut this one down a little bit so it would fit in there. I put a writing board in this one. It was in the kit I was using, and the kits, they're homemade by me. It's just it's stuff from my stash going into a kit. So this just happened to be in with this journal, so I thought it probably needs a writing board. So we got some lumps in here with the paper clips and things. So decorated on one side, flat on the other, so you can put it behind your page, and it's a flat surface to write on. Whereas, you know, you might have to, if you were writing like this, you'd be writing with that fabric there, and it makes it a little bit harder to write. So anyway, we have that in here, and then there's a fabric flip. There's two different pieces of fabric in that lace applique. And then on the back of the journal, we have a envelope made out of book page and fabric and laces. It's got a little bit of stamping on there, and it's got something for the inside. I don't have anything for the inside. Nothing's in the inside, but for the outside behind it, because it's a pocket, is a file index, like a recipe box index card thing, tabbed, and it's got, still has cakes on there. And on this side, XYZ, and I have a picture from a magazine that I just sewed, and then this purple applique was from a skirt I bought. And then more wallpaper to make a journaling card. And that's this journal. So anyway, if you're interested, it will be for sale in my Etsy shop, and the link will be in the description box below this. And I really appreciate you guys watching. Thank you. Bye.